you with Akademiks and check it out. Now, let me tell you something, okay? There's only one guwap. Only one, okay? Actually, there might be a couple. There's a couple clones running around, all right? But still, there's only one Gucci, all right? He's the only nigga that can really murk somebody, then rap about it and really talk about it and not give a fuck. Drop a diss song, go back to the place where he murk niggas and don't give two fucks, okay? But I'm amazed each and every day by the amount of self-snitching I see online. People, they literally want to pin a case on themselves or they want to put a target on their back. Now, you guys remember when I did a story about a guy named Bankroll Fresh. He was an up-and-coming rapper out of Atlanta. However, he was gunned down at a studio he owned or partly owned, right? Now, a lot of people were talking. The streets be talking. Okay, I heard a lot of things, but I don't report it because unless somebody notable or with some credibility was going to come on record to say those things, I ain't hear nothing, all right? Now, what we have heard, okay, there's a video out, and by the way, link is in the description. I've never seen a motherfucking interview like this. But basically, a homie or the actual guy who was involved in Bankroll Fresh's murder came out to say, hey, yo, yeah, it is me. Yep. The reason why he dead is cause self-defense, all right? He says he was at the center with Bankroll Fresh of the incident, and basically the reason why Bankroll Fresh is no longer with us is because there was a bunch of shooting, and he claims that it was self-defense. Now, let me briefly tell you what happened. Apparently, Bankroll Fresh went to this guy. The guy's name is No Plug. Went to his hood, okay, one time. Apparently shot a video. The shit was cool. They were like friends from like they were kids. But for whatever reason, like supposedly jealousy and pillow talking. Always got to watch out for these bitches, okay? These chicks, man, they really be putting rifts between dudes, okay? Apparently a chick was sleeping with both of them, telling both of them all type of shit. But regardless, one time Bankroll Fresh went to the hood. And then the other guy, No Plug, put him out the hood, so escorted him out. Now, No Plug later went to the studio, and not the same day, but like later, like couple months or days or weeks, goes to a studio that's partly owned by Bankroll Fresh. The same shorty peeps it, or one chick, I'm not sure if it's the same chick, but a woman peeps it and be like, yo, they call Bankroll Fresh like, yo, that nigga at your studio. So he rolls up to the motherfucking studio because he wants to check homie on his turf now, right? Now, apparently they get into some type of scuffle, people break it up. But then No Plug leaves, all right? No Plug then realizes he leaves his phone, basically comes back, and I think at that point, maybe Bankroll Fresh is like, oh, word, you gonna come back? You must really want beef. Now, according to No Plug, and this is the interview that he gave, it's with DJ Vlad, he says that, yo, there was 100 guns out there, 100 niggas, they got guns, and basically he was like in a car. Now, he's saying what happened, and apparently he talked to the police already, and they verified his story, which they didn't charge him. So maybe, it's not even maybe, it's legit self-defense, right? Because they had no case to charge him with. He didn't even get arrested. Now, he's saying Bankroll Fresh fired off first, and gunshots were exchanged, Bankroll Fresh died. All right? Now, again, while this isn't really self-snitching since he did not get charged with the crime, and it doesn't appear he will get charged with the murder of Bankroll Fresh, the problem is this, and I'm looking at it as this, all right? Why put this target on your back? You know a lot of people love Bankroll Fresh, and then why do you do an interview and then taunt the other people, which were his muscle, that allegedly ain't do shit? He repeatedly says, them niggas ain't do shit. They had guns, they ain't fire shit. Which you're kind of saying them niggas just ain't about that life. Now, all the hurt feelings and family and friends who have mourned the loss of Bankroll Fresh, now they see this, it gets refreshed in their mind, and now they're like, yo, this fuck nigga doing a motherfucking interview talking about killing Bankroll Fresh. Now we gotta go handle him for real, for real. So I feel like he's kind of putting a bigger target on his back. It's not really self-snitching, but the shit I'm seeing on the internet nowadays, I'm like, what the fuck you doing? What the fuck you doing? Because, again, if you're trying to move on past the situation, you want to lay low. You know what I mean? You want to, of course, send your condolences and everything. But, I mean, this is something that you probably should explain to the family if you can. But really trying to publicize and even trying to promote a mixtape at the end of it and then trying to say, man, well, these niggas ain't about... I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm wishing everything goes well. But I saw the video and, listen, my jaws were dropped. I was like, what? How? Again, 2016, all right? You know what I mean? You can't get no points for your murder unless you actually admit it. And by the way, I'm telling you, only Gucci could do some shit like this. Okay, Gucci did that shit and Gucci's real straight. Not too sure about this guy, but I'm hoping he stays safe. Get a comment box, make sure you guys like them, subscribe to Akademiks. I'm out.